Avyanna of Ilion. We meet again.
Yohalmar, I should have known. If there...
I'm flattered you remember, but you can't be here, Nephilim. You're too dangerous.
I will reduce you to pus and sinew, you sniveling insult.
Ejamar, you're meant to be built.
Everyone, stop! We're no friends of elves. We're here.
Help us?
The vampire Pelma sent us. We're going to use your runes to put a stop to the fighting in Wotan's grave. All the fighting. It's time we let the god rest in peace. You understand?
Yes, I understand. If you can find a way to get those runes into the mana springs of the elves, that will bring an end to the fight.
Before you ask, yes, we're taking these runes, and yes, we're putting them in the mana flows. That's the
Avi, no problem. I was just gonna ask if you needed help carrying them.
I'm sorry. Since we got here, I've been feeling off. Let's just do this and get out of here.
Sure, Avi.
We'll continue cursing these runes. You place those in the mana flows that the elves...
Stand down!
There will be no surrender.
Death does not wait. Die for me. My arrows hungry. Huh.
Shame. I have so many arrows left.
Fate hand guide me to death. I will reach.
Death, rebirth, and death again. Will you just fret not? Again.
Come to me, children. You will make a fine offering.
Die. The old ways must die.
You will serve me in time. Bones are for crafting.
Fire!
Death is order.
There will be no surrender.
I need souls for reaping. I will reap.
Die.
This should be fun. Death, rebirth, death again.
But of course. Moving out. Push them back.
On the offensive.
You're done.
My arrows hunger.
Death, rebirth, and death again.
Stand down. The old ways must die.
Push them back.
Fire!
There will be no surrender.
die.
Oh, I will enjoy this. Death, rebirth, and death again.
guess
If the mana looked poisoned, no one would want it. But it does smell strange.
Hey, Avi, about what we said back there after talking to Yohalmar, we all right?
Maybe it's everything that happened in Varanta Or. Maybe it's the fact that we're walking on and in the corpse of a god. I'm feeling off.
If it is due to you cursing the elves to a painful death, do not second-guess your decision. They are not guiltless, and will not change without force.
I was curious how you'd feel about this.
I am no stranger to spilling elven blood. Think nothing.
Well, that's a feeling, I guess. Let's go back to the Undead and let them know they have an ally in us.
Ah, my liberator. I've found you.
I see you've been enjoying your freedom.
Forgive me. It's my nature, but I forget how unsettling.
I think of them as sleepers yet to wake, twitching and excreting in their little...
Living our meat, nothing more. No sense.
I was expecting a little more gratitude. Each dying elf you're feeding on is dying because of me.
Your poison culled the marauding elves, but the survivors have regrouped and attacked my people where we are most...
I'd do the same. Where was the attack?
The Godvein. Mana that flows directly from the fallen god at Godhead. But the marauders are desperate addicts. They'll murder all of us.
Certainly, you can relate.
And I suppose you've never killed to feed yourself? No animals have been sorry. But while we debate the ethics of undeath, the elves are slaughtering us. Please, save my people at Godhead.
The undead didn't ask to be what they are. They don't deserve to be wiped out, no matter...
No offense intended, I'm sure.
Well, this is gruesome. Ah, it's strange, though. I feel like the air itself is charged with power.
It is.
You have come to me.
Wotan?
Yes, Avi. The big dead god is still Wotan.
You too have power, gloaming child. You too need power. Look around you. Lust.
I can hear you, but you're supposed...
Avi, things are about to get messy in here. We've got both elves and...
Is your power to shape the light and darkness around you? Or to pull both within your...
What do we do, Avi?
The undead and elves vie for the power my remains would grant them. And you've seen the faults of both. Addiction, bloodlust, cruelty. Perhaps their faults are your own.
The races of this world have goodness in them, despite those faults.
Such is your judgment of them? You are then... Will you trust them with this power? Would you trust yourself with it? Perhaps no one should have it.
You're right. No one deserves to have such power, especially not the gods. Look at what Nevin...
Ah, but is that an answer? Power calls. And rare indeed is one who will not answer that call.
So you'd give this power to me?
Even gods do not give power, gloaming child. In this world, at this moment...
What do we do, Avi?
What indeed?
The elves have gone mad with their lust for mana.
Rise and fight again.
Bring me carnage.
This will hurt. Quickly and unseen. My team will kill you.
Must keep a distance. Galleon greets you. I have my shot. Ho!
We make our stand here.
Face your death. Pow!
Die! Die!
My arrows hunger. Ha! I pledge to burn your remains.
Face your death.
Rush them. Death is inevitable. Galleon will return to us and finish what I've started.
Death is order.
Death is close. Death, rebirth, death again.
Holding the line.
Die.
Oh, I will enjoy this. Bones are for crushing.
They're gonna rupture the vein!
Back!
Know me.
Avi, someone else is here. Whoa, hey, who the...
Who are you? What do you want?
You came to me, gloaming child. You and the other scavengers who picked at my corpse for whatever power you could glean.
Wotan?
Yes, or something very near to Wotan.
Impossible.
The dead god.
Explain this illusion.
I was once the patron god of the dwarves. Perhaps this diminutive form is how your mind is capable of interpreting me. Now then.
Wait, did a god just insult me for being short?
I don't understand. We were at your grave. The Godvein ruptured. If this isn't the Four Heavens...
You are the gloaming child, Avyanna. The twilight between light and dark.
Then where is this?
Do you not suspect? This is Urdva.
The corporeal anchoring of the ethereal.
Urdva, the madness between worlds. The elves say it is where the shades of the gods rest.
The necromancers call it the plane of slights, realm of neither living nor dead.
We saw your body. It was decaying. You're dead.
I did wage war against the elven god Galleon and won. I tore his heart out and hurled it into the sun. I did fall to Solonial's rage. Mortis, the goddess that rose from that rage, did kill me. But Nevendar is not the only plane, and Wotan is...
Alright, so some kind of god realm, or whatever, and hear me out. We're all dying of mana poisoning and having a deathbed vision.
We wouldn't be having the same vision.
Maybe I'm having the vision, and I just imagined you said that? Wait, maybe my whole life was a vision. Maybe you were... I'm spiraling. Avi, make this better. Talk to the Godman with my...
Urdva is difficult for the mortal mind. This is the plane of slights, where the corporeal forms of gods exist.
I still don't understand how you can exist at all. Unless Mortis raises you, once you're dead...
Wotan is dead in Nevendar. Wotan is alive in Erdva. You are light and you are dark, but I am Wotan.
Tell me more about this Plane of Slights. I don't even know what that means, frankly.
Erdva, the Plane of Slights. A place where shadows of gods rest. Oh, the tatters of my memory of such a place. Corruption has seeped into this memory. The pollution of the rot and...
Your memory of Erdva? You mean we're inside your memory? We're in your mind?
No. And yes. You are beginning to know me. To know this is real.
But if this is a memory, does that mean I've already been here? Are you...
Child, you've always been here.
All right, can I just stop pretending that I understand and go straight to hating this?
You said, know me. You're Wotan. I know that.
We must know the corruption and creation that trails in our wake. I watched over the dwarves for a time. They led me to disagree with the gods'
Well earned.
Solonial struck me down. Then, to save her love's heart, she threw herself into the sun.
You should be thanked for giving us such a magnificent...
I murder and am murdered. I create and am recreated. The connections between God... You are a nexus of connections, gloaming child. The potential corruption that follows in your wake.
Enough of this madness. I'm leading...
The corruption seeping in from the rot of Nevendar eats at your return, even as it eats at my mind.
Good. So there is a way home.
A way to exist, gloaming child. Here, you are the price of failure in this universe.
Okay, so you're not actually the jailer we met. What fever dream god are you, then?
I am Ars, the Lord of Chains.
Of course you are.
I am the Binder and the Keeper. You are not supposed to be here. You are supposed to be chained in place.
Speak of chains. Earn death.
Yes, we all think you're very brave. Please don't get us in a fight with gods.
Binder and Keeper? Sounds like glorified servitude.
Oh, it is. Gloriously so.
In all the pantheons of all the gods, no one's ever written about you or spoken about you. No.
You are of the 10th epoch of Nevendar, but there are many more eras and ages, rises and falls, than what those epochs would reveal to you. I am proof of that.
If you're the God of Chains, are you the reason the gods are trapped here?
Trapped. The Erdva, the Plane of Slights, is but one of an infinite number of realms in which we exist. The gods are not trapped.
So you're the god of those held captive?
Not just the jailer, but the jailed. Not just the chain, but those in chains. The same could be said of you, Nephilim.
We're leaving the Plane of Slights.
We all forged the bars of our own cages. Me, you, your little friends.
We're leaving the Plane of Slights. Cowan of the Whitelands. What are you doing here?
I am become many things, but I was Galleon.
Galleon, the god of the Elves.
Galleon, god of the elves, of the trees, of many things, and then nothing. Wotan ripped my heart out, but gods don't die, right?
I've noticed. The elves are split, desperate. They need you.
The schism, the epoch that fated the elves to divide, was inevitable. Nevendar is a land of divisions. It is cursed.
I've only heard legends of how you created life on Nevendar. What actually happened?
We were lovers. All of us. Bethrazen, Selonial, Wotan, and me. Bethrazen formed Nevendar, and it was the first schism. It tore us apart. Selonial and I clung together. Your world was the greatest creation in the universe, and it was doomed from the start.
The scribes write the tale, your heart was torn out by Wotan and hurled into the sun. But why?
My people say it was Wotan's jealousy, but it was not. It was fate. The schism was coming. Wotan's many divisions to many planes was coming. Selonial's death and rebirth was coming. The fate hand clasped us. We are gods, but against our fate we are nothing.
We're finding a way back to Nevendar, Galleon. Come with us. Your people need you.
She brought me back. But she was... and I was... I came back as Galleon the Twisted. Galleon the Divided. Galleon the Shifted. I cannot go back again.
My lord, please. We need you whole and returned. We need you to make us whole again.
No. No. I must not be bent to others, not again. Not a creature of your world, just a creature. She sent you. I feel her clawing me back to the realm of flesh. I feel...
No one else is here, Galleon. I just have some questions. The elves are split.
The schism, the epoch that fated the elves...
The scribes write the tale.
My people say it was Wotan's jealousy, but it was not. Selonial's death and rebirth was...
We need to find a way out of this.
You are already in Nevendar, just as you were already here.
Who are you? Really?
I am the High Father. The angels are my children. The Empire are...
But, Father, you don't speak to more...
Orion, hold your tongue.
But you are unique amongst my children, aren't you?
Unique is a good way to say it. I am the Nephilim, Avyanna. I am the child of...
You are all my children, Avyanna. But my light throws shadow, and some of my children have slipped into that shadow.
The people of Nevendar pray. For epochs they pray. Why don't you answer those prayers?
Your world, child. I never wanted it. Nevendar was a mistake, an impetuous flourish from one of my wayward. It is true, I've often turned from your...
People love you. They dedicate their minds, they mar their bodies, they throw their life.
Child, if I did not ask for them, do you think I asked for their adulation? I will not celebrate your victories, just as I do not relish your defeats. Love is not indulgent.
My mother was the angel Inuel. She was sent to Nevendar to destroy it, on your order.
At my displeasure, universes dissolve into entropy. At my whim, stars explode into being. The greatest gift I can give Nevin, consider it a blessing.
You act indifferent, but you're here and you're speaking to me. There must be a reason.
Because you are something new. Something I will need to turn my attention to. For better or for worse.
What does that mean?
Something I'll do? Something I won't do? What do you mean?
You have time yet before I turn my eyes to you. Be strong, child.
That's two. Feels like we're getting close. Mortis, goddess of undeath.
My queen! My...
Soon.
Your name?
Huwaijin, goddess of horrors that sleep beneath the waves. Maybe.
I've heard of no such god. I thought Solonial was goddess to the Mer people.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of winds and wastes. Maybe.
You seem uncertain.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of whores and bastards. Maybe.
Kuwai-Jin. My name is Avyanna.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of lies and truths.
If you're playing some kind of game, Kuwai-Jin, I'm in no mood.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of murder and...
State your true name and do it now.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of dream and horror. Maybe.
You're many-titled. I understand the burden. Lately they've been calling me Liberator.
And drunkard.
Wow, that one's at least deserved. Maybe even a bit of an understatement.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of Shibitz.
Right. I'm Avyanna. And you?
I am Huwaijin, goddess of lust and...
I am leaving.
I am Huwaijin, goddess of beggars and...
We're doing it! There's a way out ahead!
Knives, check. Body, check. Boyish good looks.
You're fine, you're fine. Maybe an inch taller, actually.
So what do you think that place was? Erdva? The Plane of Slights?
When the Mana Vein ruptured, we should have died. It only makes sense that Erdva was the Four Heavens, and somehow we've been brought back to life.
That would explain why we all saw the same thing. I know we say this a lot these days, but...
No, but the Elves and Undead both just heard the message. Ilion is here, and has as much a right to Wotan's grave as anyone.
And if Erdva was the afterlife, I'd say the gods heard it too.